Hey everyone, I'm King. Welcome back to Kingspade channel. So the Taiwan server had just patched with the new multi-job switch feature in the game. I didn't expect that it will be this soon, but yes, this feature had just been implemented in the Taiwan server and players can now use it. And so let's take a look how the multi-job switch feature looks like and how it functions. For start, this is not a fancy over-the-top update. The multi-job switch function can be accessed from the character information panel, specifically at the loadout section. Now the loadout is included with all of the job class that you had unlocked. To switch to your own job preset loadout, previously all you have to do is click on the loadout that you want to switch to. But now you have options to switch to the other job loadout that you had unlocked, and the requirement for job switch is the same as you normally job switch at the job switch NPC in Creatura Academy. There is still a 1-minute cooldown between switching the job, so you can't actually spam switch the job. And here it also included a special item requirement if you want to change to the gender lock job like the bard or dancer. To switch job to bard or dancer, if you have a different gender or your gender is not matched with the job class, you will need the gender switch scroll item, which you can get from the crystal NPC in Alberta map. Now because this is essentially an advanced version of the loadout system, the loadout shortcut button is also improved according to the changes. To switch job, you can simply do it at the loadout shortcut button. You don't have to go to the character information panel. Now the frequent question that I see online in Discord and also at the multi-job switch video that I made regarding on this feature is, can you stack the buff by switching to other job? So let's test it. Here I am a hunter, and the hunter have the improved concentration skill that can increase the dex and AG stat by 20 points that can last for 120 seconds, about 2 minutes. So I'm going to use this skill and immediately switch to other job class and see if the buff carries over. Alright, so let's use the skill. So here is the buff, and now let's change to other job class. And the buff icon is no longer appear after switching job. So the buff cannot be brought over after switching job. The buff will be cleared right after you switch job. Next, the game mentioned that you can switch job during actual combat. So let's test that as well. First, I'm going to test it during normal combat when hitting monster at the open field. So I'm going to hit the monster and try to switch job after that and see if I can switch. Yeah, you can't switch when you are being hit or hitting a monster. It is actually expected. If you treat the multi-job switch feature just like a normal loadout switch, it all makes sense. So I guess this will also be the case in the instance. But let's just test it, just in case. So now I am in the golden thief bug instance, and let's try switching job. Oh, surprisingly, I cannot do so. It said here I am in a special area and cannot do the switching job action. So about the statement switching job for instance is misleading. Well, apparently you cannot switch inside the instance, but if your team need a priest in a party, for example, you can switch outside the instance before entering it. And finally, how about in PvP? I can't actually test it because there's no KVM or GVG at the moment at the time this video is made, but I can do a test at the free arena. I reckon that the PvP restriction, setting and whatnot is applied the same here. So we are in the arena and let's try switch job. Similar to the instance, I cannot switch to any job. It said here I am in a special area and cannot proceed with the action. But if I try to switch my own job loadout, I can do that. So switching job in PvP is definitely prohibited. You cannot freely switch job in PvP. Alright, so what do you think of the multi-job switch feature? I think it is definitely a great update for ROX. The job change and job switch feature is not a new thing in the game. It had been a feature in the game for quite some time, but with this update, it improved the existing feature, giving players more ease to access the feature. And with that, it also opens a new way of playstyle to players when playing the game. And it's up to the players if you want to utilize this feature. By that, I mean if you want to be able to play multiple jobs at the same time, switching to any job without making a character and starting over. Well, of course, still bound by the game design, making a new character rather than converting all your equipment stat to the other job class seems way easier and much more budget friendly. Or perhaps you can start over in the same account on the same character, but begin again with a new set of equipment, and after that have the options to switch back to your previous job class without having to pay for the hefty cost of transferring the stat between equipment. I think the latter is what the game designed this multi-job switch function is for. But again, if the game have a more player-friendly game design system, it will not be this complicated. Alright, let me know what do you think about this multi-job switch and improved loadout system at a comment below. That's it for this video. This time video shoutout goes to... Thank you for always supporting me and this channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And also don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next video. And as always, happy playing. Bye bye.